let's go do 100,000 steps today, or at least attempt to do 100,000 steps. So let's see how it goes. Good morning. It is 5:12 in the morning and I had like 3 hours sleep. I couldn't sleep last night because I stupidly had a coffee at like 4 or 5 p.m. yesterday and I just couldn't sleep. I was like buzzing off my tits. I slept through the first 6 of my alarms. Now, you know when you're like waking up and you keep falling back into like your weird dream that you're having? I had that this morning. It was really strange. I think I've been watching too much Walking Dead because I was like trying to be killed by these like kids who tried to get into my car with knives, because this literally was like a scene that I just watched on The Walking Dead. It's pitch black outside. And yeah, I need to try and get ready fast. I'm gonna try and have a little bit of food. But oh my god, look at my eyes. This is not healthy to have this little sleep and then go and do 100,000 steps. But cheers. So I was speaking about this yesterday, with the whole walk and everything like that with my boyfriend. I was like I'll be fine, you know. Like, I like to walk. And he was just telling me, you know, people actually train. And I know walking is just walking, and it's not that difficult, but people still train to do this type of stuff. And I was like, oh, I didn't even like cross my mind. And then he was like, yeah, your body might start to break down at like 40 kilometers. And I was like, actually, to be fair, that is so true. Like, the most I've ever walked is like 40,000 steps a day, and then my legs were dead. So I just have to like double and a little bit more than that. I'm a little bit concerned, to say the least, seeing as I don't want to injure myself. That's like one of the things I've said to myself today, is that like, if I genuinely feel like I'm on the breaking point of crumbling, I will stop and order an Uber home, not walk home. Can't take the car because I don't have it, so I don't know where I'll end up crumbling if I crumble. But we'll see the day brings. At least we'll have a nice watch of the sunrise and all that jazz. This is definitely going to be a physical and mental challenge. It's going to take us about 16 hours to walk this, I think. I mean, any less than that, and surely that would be a world record. Walking, obviously not running. I feel like it's going to be a long day, but achieving if we achieve our goal. Just hope I don't start to malfunction halfway through the day and start doing like weird things. I mean, not that I know that there is weird things to do, because all I have to do is put one foot in front of the other and just keep going, but we'll see. And yeah, got a little packed lunch, packed little trail mix, trusty trail mix, TT, and some sandwiches. And yeah, basically, I'm golden. I have the key to success. And that is what I'm going to do today. I have the key locked and loaded, cha-chung, to do greatness. Oh yeah. Trusty podcast. Good morning.
You know what I feel like?
What?
As if I was having like a dream and I'm on drugs. Because I'm like, my body knows what's about to happen. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, sorry. The first of our steps. I feel like I look so nice because I actually put on makeup. And then I feel like by the end of the day, I'm just going to be like bags galore. Oh yeah, well, that's not cross, that's extra steps. Extra steps. Well, I have 2,000 steps more than you right now, because I had to walk to my car.
I also told my boss, which means I have to do it now. Because
they're counting on you. What's the longest route?
But I told him, I was like, I'm going to do this. And he was like, that's a lot. Because apparently his dad did it. He did 100 kilometers. And we're walking, I'm not running. And he was like, yeah, he walked it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, apparently you have to train. Like, because I was reading, it was like, people would train to do a walking marathon, which is only like 42 kilometers. And we're doing like double that.
But like, I've walked 30k in a day. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. But next day I'm fine.
Fair.
I know that this is literally triple, but
yes, that's what like Yago. He's like, yeah, I think your body will start to break down by the time you get to like 40 kilometers. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, he said that you got like loads of massages and shit.
Oh.
Well,
let's see.
Are you guys gonna have any support? I was like, what do you mean if I get tired I just call it Uber?
Yeah, literally.
What am I meant to do? It's not like having the
Like you have a crew behind us who are following us with like hydration packets.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know, in the wild. Like, I'm literally walking up and down.
Yeah. But you know what I said yesterday to Yaga? I was like, you imagine like all these people who like they don't know what we're doing. We're just walking along the paseo and we're gonna be like this. We're gonna be like,
do you know what
I'm so dead.
Yeah,
They're gonna have no idea.
Though? I feel like this is such one of those examples of like an echo chamber, because I've watched so many people on YouTube watching 100,000 steps.
Yeah.
And they complete it, so I'm like, everyone does it.
Yeah, easy. Well, let's see how we feel. I feel we're quite chirpy. I would love to see like the comparison to how we are by the end of the day. Also, I forgot to introduce you. Marta, please introduce yourself.
I am Marta, I'm the friend.
She's the friend.
I'm the one with the idea.
She's the one who had this crazy idea. That bad boy. Okay, we just hit 10,200 steps now. And the sunset, I'm going to show you an instant little clip, is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, feeling good. We both need to pee. But other than that, I mean, easy. We have each other to support each other.
My hands
We got this. On our way. Take it away.
The most exciting place of the day. And I feel like we're doing this a bit too early.
Yeah, I know, we've
Because
literally been
I'm very
walking for 2 hours.
excited about it, but there's going to be no croissants left.
Well, it's a way, yeah, if we leave it any longer, there's going to be no croissants. Also, we both need to pee. So, it's like a 2-in-1. Yeah, let's just, yeah, true, there's like no one here.
Where's the ass?
Buenas. I literally just sat down. Marta's just gone to the toilet and oh my god, like, you know, my body's already starting to hurt. I did shoulders yesterday in the gym, so I feel like here it's like kind of a little bit sore. I'm gonna have a little coffee now, a little booster, and then continue walking. I mean, we've done 15,000 steps only, so we have so many more to do. We have a lot to do. We have so much to do. We have so many steps. I'm gonna get a pistachio croissant and I love pistachio croissants. I'm so excited. We dance. So we're on the road again. We did do a little pit stop. I dropped my massive coat just because my massive duvet coat, because the sun is coming out now and I feel like maybe I might get a little bit sweaty and I really just don't want to carry it. And while I was doing so, I also changed shoes because my hokas were giving me major blisters. But yeah, I've changed into my New Balance 1080s, which are like hands down officially like my favorite shoes. I love these running shoes, and they just fit. I literally have very wide feet for a woman. Like the Hokas I have, they're actually men's wide, and they're still small. No, don't worry.
I was
Please
add to the conversation.
go on, add to the conversation.
I feel like Hokas are very like manly, like hot.
I don't know, but I feel like they've gained such
girly, right?
yeah, they've gained such like a trend. I feel like within
Like
yeah, and everyone's like they're so like they're like hocker through and through, and I'm like I'm just not part of the hype. They're good shoes, don't get me wrong. Also, please ignore the hair. I feel like I look like a little I don't know, a gingerbread girl.
By Asics, I mean Asics.
Oh, Asics, yes.
So.
Asics. Asics. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot the shoes. I recommend. But yeah, now we're just kind of walking still. Not really much has changed. Well, yeah. You should have picked up sunglasses. I'll like walk like this on like a constant shadow. So I will be. These are the fancy shoes, by the way, everyone. Fancy. Also, we hit 20,000 steps. Well,
Don't tell me.
We've done 22,000 steps. So we have a little. She doesn't want to know, although I already accidentally told her. But like, I'm starting to get a little bit of pain in my body, which I wasn't expecting this early. But I'm now feeling both hips. I was feeling one hip before, like not like agony, like what you just said, but like kind of I can feel it. I know that my hips exist right now, so I can feel the pain. So yeah, if the pain continues, but I've stretched twice, so I guess just keep stretching and I don't know, just keep eyes on the prize.
What was I saying?
You're like, yeah, it's just a day out, like.
So, like, I'm literally trying to see it as this is just me leaving the house, and I'm just gonna spend the whole day out. Like, it's not like, oh, I get to go home and chill and sit. Like, no, it's just not part of today's plan.
No, we're getting home at 11. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, like I was saying this to Anna before. A really good way of like, I can't.
That is all. Yeah.
People manifest something when they say they want something and they want to achieve something. They always think of what it's gonna feel when they do it and they accomplish it. And yes, that's gonna like power you through to get something done, but not when you're in the shit and you really want to quit. What you need then is to have had imagined yourself doing that and struggling and still getting through it, which is what I've done with this challenge. Instead of thinking about like finishing it and how I'm gonna feel when I like, I don't know, I walk through the door and I've hit 100,000 steps, I'm thinking of how shit 60k is gonna feel like.
Yeah, I get that.
And how I'm gonna feel like I'm just like, I've just imagined myself just powering through. I say this, then when I hit 60,
yeah, like let's see, like, well,
that's been my strategy so far.
Yeah, I mean, we're really not that far in yet, but we'll be fine. I think it's just like, I was just saying, I wasn't expecting to feel the pain so soon, so I was like, well, walking is like so easy, it's not like you're running. I don't know, but like you said, it's like anything in excess is. Pardon?
Put in my
Oh, your cap. Off on a school trip. Pee time. I just literally looked at Marta and I was like, I'm actually in pain. I'm in pain.
I also don't want to know how far we're in because I kind of forgot. I know we've hit 30k.
Yeah, we're only 30. Like, my feet hurt.
And we were like, oh my god, we hit 30k. I was so happy. And now we're like, we've only hit 30k.
Like, you think like 30k, like that's a lot. But then it's like, yeah, 30k. I'm like, oh wait, we still have 70. And I think we said this before, but like, I don't know, it literally, the pain that I feel on my feet right now, the only way I can describe it, and I just said to Marta, is like, I've been wearing high heels for a full like 7 hours and dancing on the dance floor, and I'm not a heels person, like stilettos, to the point where like, my balls of my feet are like this. It literally feels like I'm wearing stilettos, like that is the pain that my feet feel. And then, yeah, just my hips. A little bit of shin splints, which I didn't think I would get because I normally get them from running. I've never had them from walking before. And if I think about it too much, I can definitely find other places that hurt. And you said what, your calves are hurting?
Yeah, my calves are like in pain, but only one of them. Oh my god, this hat. I can't
Sorry. Okay. Just a short update. We've done 40,000 in pain. We keep going through phases, but I'm just thinking of the end, but I'm trying not to think of the end. If that makes sense.
I'm just walking.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
I don't know how to
Oh my god. I've taken off my shoes to let my feet breathe, and it's like here. I feel like one big blister is happening. And a little bit like the tendons here, a little bit sore. Oh, I feel like any podiatrist would be very furious right now.
But walking here was tough. We hit the 43 mark. I feel it's mental, actually mental. So, at least it's a gorgeous day.
I am forgetting so much. I don't know if it's just because my brain is on like survival mode. I mean, A, I haven't slept much, and B, obviously, B, I'm on my period, and C, I'm just like, I think my brain is just like too occupied with trying to get me through this. I just keep forgetting. Like, we keep having conversations, and it's just like, what were we talking about? But, yeah, I don't know. My brain just feels a little bit mushy right now, like mashed potato. I genuinely don't know how I'm going to do 100,000 steps, and whether I will complete it or not, I do not know, just because like my feet are in pieces. I don't really have much to say. I'm just dying. It's a lot harder than you think it's going to be, especially like in terms of like sitting down now, like even my feet are aching. I don't know, I think it's a big challenge. So yeah, will we move? And we sit in front of a cafe in front of like a chiringuito, and we have our own sandwiches that we pre-made. So yeah. Update. We are walking still, and we got a pick and mix. An expensive pick and mix. €6. €6 con 20. €6.20. What just happened to you?
My leg just fast, and like that doesn't happen unless I run like a lot.
Yeah, and my leg just gave way. Like I was just walking, I was just like gone, and I was like, oh dear.
Like anyone watching this who's like ever done something like this, they're like, because it's stupid. Like of course that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't feel equipped for this. Kind of hit 50k, didn't we?
Yes, we've hit 50,000 steps, and honestly, I mean, we are so far away from like where we started that. Also, it's my pick and mix. If you hear rustling, it's that. We're so far away from where we started, so it's like, well, you know, by the time we walk back and get there, it's probably going to be like 80k steps. But still, like, right now, the thought of having to kind of like do what we've done all over again, considering it's 4 p.m. and we started at 6:30 something, is like, it just seems like mission impossible. Okay. So we're gonna see, but I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, they're not open. Okay, we keep going. Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Marta's gone for like 100th p, and I am just contemplating life. I'm so dead. That's not how I feel. Like, no, just look at me. Help. I really wish I was one of these people having a nice lunch. At the same time, this is very, I don't know, it's a very good way to test your mental strength, because I'm in a lot of pain, and normally like I would give up with stuff like this. Like, you know, if I was by myself and I was just going out for a walk, I'm like, ow, I'm gonna go home. Like, I wouldn't push myself. The same with running. Like, I mean, I wouldn't ever do that because I don't want to injure myself. So I've never really put myself in this kind of situation of just trying to hit such a large goal of steps. And I wasn't expecting it to be this much. Like, I started getting pain pretty early on, and like even now I'm like, it's so funny because like the pain shifts. Like right now my feet are so sore. I mean, they've been sore the whole time, but then at the same time it's like my hip was hurting and then it went away, and then now like then my shin was hurting, then that stopped, and then it's come back, and it's just like the pain is very like keeps changing. There's constant pain, but yeah, I feel quite mentally drained. I'm really glad that I'm doing it with Martin. I'm not alone, because I feel like if I was alone, it would be really hard to stay motivated. And also, it's kind of nice to have someone to talk to, in the sense of like when you feel like holy shit, my feet. When you feel like your mind is like going on, like focusing on the pain too much. Holy shit, I've never felt this type of pain in my feet before. Sorry, I'm just in so much pain that I cannot even speak. When I feel like my brain is going too much to the pain that I'm feeling, it's really nice to have somebody to talk to distract your mind and to focus on something else rather than the pain hurting. So I didn't even realize it was you for a second. Get on the ibuprofen gel.
Do you need any?
Maybe I might put some on my Achilles tendon after you finish.
Is that enough? I need one of them.
Yeah, can you give me a lift?
I'm in a lot of pain. Literally to the point I can't really walk. So I've put more ibuprofen thing. And I'm trying to massage the fuck out of it. Because I need to get to at least 70. I think I might actually have to call it into kilometers.
Okay. It's fine if we have to do it. Like we try. Like as long as you know you gave it your all.
I know. I want to give it my all. I really am.
I know you are. I can tell. We've both given it our all. Like, come on, we've done, like, wait, what is it? 63,000 steps. Oh, okay, my hip just hurt there a lot.
I feel like you're doing great.
I'm pretty proud of myself because I feel like I bounced back a bit.
You did, yeah.
Like, I had a slump, then I've been like,
You have to pick yourself up.
yeah. I think it's because my pain's been quite consistent for a while. So I'm very much like, I've had my thumb over, like a right millennial. Like I've had like the same pain for a while where it's like you kind of start getting used to it. Where, yeah, I don't know. Oh. Give us a hurrah, Marta.
I'm struggling.
Like, right, like here, like lower back, whatever.
Yeah. I don't care if I'm linking at this point. I'm linking back. I get really confused.
Yeah. Like, they should not be out for a walk.
I can really feel like my legs, like,
they feel, yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, my poor joints right now, they feel
like
so inflamed.
I just gained like 3 kilos in each leg.
Yeah, I feel they've never felt so noticeable on my body. my body?
My body.
My body, my body. Not even any words anymore.
I've got like a wooden leg and I'm just like...
Oh my days.
You know when you see people running marathons and they're probably like crippling? Like,
Yeah, now I get why. They just want to finish. And they're just like any inch of energy. Yeah, we've walked a marathon. So it's so funny because we're both literally vlogging at the same time. But yeah, like kind of apparently it's like another 10k to get back to Marta's house. And although I'm doing okay, I'm still in a lot of pain. As we have mentioned for majority of the day, that pain has not gone anywhere. Still very much popping. So yeah, I mean, at least the scenery is beautiful. That's a plus, but I cannot wait to sit down, and I'm scared. I'm so scared to see my feet, my poor feet, my poor feet. So we are calling an Uber. It's so funny because I was doing pretty well. Like I went through a dip, it was really bad. Then I went back up again and I was actually pretty good. And I was like on a momentum, feeling pretty good. Like there's not a lot of things that shut me up. I talk a lot, but right now I feel like I'm like, there's not a single part of my foot where I feel like I can put the pressure that doesn't hurt. I just can't comprehend. I guess, I mean, we haven't trained, nothing, like, I can't comprehend, like, even the thought of doing, like, another 30, like, not, like, there's not a boat, like, look how fast. Marcia was like, no, like, she's, like, popping off. I mean, we are nearly at the place to get our Uber, but I cannot go faster than the speed. And I'm going so slow. And I'm like, every step hurts. I can't. Oh my God. I have no words. I'm just in so much pain. I just...
Me. Interesting.
Why?
I don't want to ever walk around here.
Oh my God. Goodbye. Thank you for today's experience. I just cannot... I cannot comprehend what I just did. It's a shame we didn't make it to 100k, but we walked 52 kilometers. Like a total of moving time for like under 10 hours. It was like 9 hours something. That's the most I've ever walked in my whole entire life. So even though I didn't make it to 100,000 steps, it was an achievement and it was a challenge. And I feel very much like mentally challenged and 100% physically challenged. Like mentally challenged in the sense of like I've never had to push myself, like pain to try and get to a checkpoint. And obviously we got an Uber in the end, but like it just was not healthy or possible for us to continue. Like I feel so dead. I feel so dead. Like I want to eat, like my body's hungry, I need to eat, like I've burned 4,861 calories, a total of 68,384 steps as of now, and I have not eaten that much. I feel how I look. I'm just dead. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna shower and we're gonna eat pizza. But yeah, we tried. It's way harder than it looks. Way harder than it looks. I'm glad you did it.